Well, hey, good evening. Welcome back to my little gardening show. Tonight I wanted to take you along as I'm saving more of my pepper seeds. I'm just going to show you the process. First things first, I start out by laying aside the best of the produce. So like, for example, this is a red Marconi. Excellent looking pepper. And we've got a Corno de Toro here. And what I'll do when we get ready to use these, or if we're going to slice them up, store them in the freezer, I'll cut this core out. I'll be real careful and just cut all the way around to where I end up with something like this that's got all the seed cavity intact. Then what we'll do is I'll lay this out on a paper towel like I did for a couple weeks, or until it, as long as it takes till they dry out completely. The thick-walled peppers, you need to do this with, you need to remove as much of that wall, pepper as you can, so it doesn't mold and all that stuff. The thin-walled peppers, you don't need to do that. You can just cut the tops off, and they're thin enough they'll dry out on their own without getting moldy and stuff. The jalapenos I split in half. It's a little difficult to get the seed cavity out of those. So once they're completely dried out, you just took it on a plate here and just rubbed off all the seeds. And these seeds here are for my sweet chocolate pepper. I used 3 of the best looking ones there and kept the cores, the seed cores. So we got just a ton of seed here. So I'm excited about next year, be able to grow plenty of these peppers. It's definitely my favorite pepper. So Frugal Prepper, if you're watching, I'd be willing to give you some seeds here because I've got plenty. Or start some sprouts for you. Maybe we can swap some stuff next season. But that's basically the process. They're completely dry. So now I'm going to put them in these nice little envelopes I got. I got these from seedsavers.org. It was like $5 for 50.
What's this stuff?
We'll get to that later. Anyway, this has got a like a glue stick backing so that you can seal them and open them and reseal them again. But kind of a little trick on that, if they don't reseal right, I just take a little piece of painter's tape, the blue tape, and just seal them that way. So.
Daddy, can I have my sucker?
Your sucker?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Why don't we try to find a little healthier snack for you? Okay?
But Mama said I could.
Really? Well, we'll see. Why don't you guys find something healthy first, alright?
Can I have my sucker?
Then we'll see. Okay. Go ahead and get your snack.
My sucker.
So anyway, these envelopes are really nice. Label them up, put the seeds in there, and then I've got a 1.5 gallon little icing tote I got a few years ago from Kroger. That was free. Just asked the lady at the bakery, and she gave me as many as I wanted. And we picked up, I think, 2 or 3. Washed them out. They work great to store seeds. And then I put the container, I put a little kitty litter in there to keep things dry, and I put all my seed envelopes in there, and then it goes into the fridge and until next year. So it works out pretty well. As you can see, I've got a couple other things I'm waiting on. I'll be harvesting some seeds from this. The bottom's starting to rot a little bit, so I need to process this black beauty squash. Actually, this was my gray squash. Yeah, gray squash. We got a couple other things here. Tomato seeds. I'm using the wet method on that. I'm waiting on that. I got some tomatillos that I'll be saving seeds from. A nice looking Dester tomato that's starting to go bad here, so I'll be harvesting the seeds from it. We got a couple others that we've already saved seeds from. So pretty excited. So anyway, I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening.